What is going on, YouTube? It's Wacko G back at you with another video, and in today's video I'm gonna be explaining my experience at MEPS. And for those who are new to my channel, this is not really the type of videos that I do, but today I just wanted to get on here and explain my experience, and I want to be giving you guys knowledge on what to expect when you guys go to MEPS, for those who do plan on joining the military. So without further ado, I'm gonna get straight into the video, and it's gonna be a little sit down video, so I'm gonna get into details about what to expect. I hope you guys enjoyed my little intro there, but like I said, today is gonna be a little sit down video explaining my experience at MEPS. But let me just say something. This might not be the same process, or it is gonna be the same process, but maybe you might do it a little bit different depending on where you're at, because I'm in California, but in the high deserts. That's why as you can see, it's all dead grass behind me and tumbleweeds. But we're gonna get straight into it, and don't mind this little piece of paper. It's crumbled up, but don't mind it. It's just notes that I have, so I remember everything, or as much as possible. And don't mind all the stuttering either, because most of it's coming from the top of my head. So we're gonna start off with the day before MEPS. Your recruiter is gonna give you a day to come into the recruiter office, so you could go down to the hotel, and then the next day you go down to MEPS. But let's just say it's a day to go down to the hotel, right? You go to your recruiter office. You're gonna wait for a shuttle, or unless you drive yourself. I didn't drive myself. I waited for the shuttle so they could take me down. So I went to the recruiter office. I waited there. I waited for the shuttle. It came around 12:30ish, and then we picked up some other people at different recruiter offices. Once the shuttle person or the shuttle van had picked everybody up, we went to the hotel, which is free of charge, by the way. They give you dinner and breakfast free of charge, like I said, and it's all provided to you by the military. So don't worry about having to pay for anything. It's completely free. So once you get down to the hotel, you're gonna check in to a little room. And for those who are curious what type of hotel it is, mine specifically was a Holiday Inn hotel. It was pretty nice. It was pretty nice. I had nothing to complain about. But anyways, back to the processing. Once you get to the hotel, you're gonna get in, and the shuttle person is gonna take you to where to check in for the military, or for the new recruits. Once you check in, you're gonna have to sit down, and you're gonna have to read a sheet, basically explaining all the rules about the hotel, and they don't want you going past curfew. They don't want. I'm sorry about all the noise. There's people doing stuff, but they're basically the rules are not to go past curfew, which the curfew is 10 p.m., 10 o'clock at night. And basically, don't drink, don't smoke, don't do any of that, because you do a breathalyzer test and a drug test with a P at MEPS the very next day. So it's not very smart to drink or smoke the night before. But now let's get to the whoa, hold on. I'm sorry that it's everywhere. Like I said, it's coming from the top of my head. They're gonna give you a room to your key, and if you are lucky enough, you might not have a roommate. But myself, I did have a roommate, and he was for the Air Force, and I'm going to the Army. As you can see by my shirt, they gave me the shirt the day that I went down to MEPS, and I had sworn in. They do give you this with a collar shirt and a military backpack. But like I was saying about a roommate, I had to share the room with the roommate. It's a total stranger that you're in there with, but I mean, you guys just gotta talk to get comfortable with each other. So once you guys are in there, you put down your stuff, you do what you have to do, use the restroom, whatever you might have to do, and then you could go back downstairs and go eat dinner. The dinner actually starts at 5, so I only had to wait about 45 minutes because I had got there pretty late. and they gave you dinner. The dinner is actually pretty good along with the breakfast, but I'm gonna get into it later. The dinner was pretty good. It was a hamburger, fries, dessert, and then they gave you like water or lemonade. But to me, it was pretty good. I liked it. And so once the that night's done, you're and by the way, you guys are only sleeping there for one night. You guys are not spending a whole day or 2 nights. It's only one night that you're sleeping there. So let's get into the morning of MEPS, the day you actually go to MEPS. For me, I went to MEPS to go for the physical. I had done the ASVAB already. All I needed was a physical and to swear in. And then they gave you your ship out date from there, or at least they did to me. So the day you wake up, you have to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. They expect you to be responsible enough to wake up at 3 in the morning and to be down there by 3:45 already eating breakfast, because you do leave around 4 o'clock ish, so you only got about 15 minutes to eat. So it's important to be on time downstairs and give yourself a little bit extra time to have more time to eat the breakfast. So once you get downstairs, you go downstairs. Like I said, they want you down there by 3:45 already eating. They want you down there by 3:45 eating. So that means give yourself a little bit extra time so you guys could wash your face, brush your teeth, take a shower if you guys want, which I do recommend because they do check your entire body. But so once you guys are done with all that, you basically go downstairs, and then once you guys are finished eating, you guys are gonna the lady that who was in charge in my situation, she basically told everybody to get in a big straight line for those who drove their car and for those who are going in the shuttle. So I got in the line with the shuttle because I didn't drive myself. So we got once you guys get in the line, basically we wait for everybody to get in line. We have to return the key card with for the room back to the lady who's in charge. Once we're done, they're gonna take you through a back door, where at least where I was at, they took us through a back door to get onto the two shuttles, which they're not really vans or shuttles like how you would imagine. They were two big buses, like the Greyhound buses, which I'm pretty sure everybody knows of. So it was two big ones. The people that drove themselves, they still have to wait till the shuttles leave to go to MEPS. So just because you drove yourself doesn't mean you're gonna get there any quicker. You still have to follow the other recruits. So once you guys are inside the MEPS parking lot, you guys are all gonna get off. You're gonna go inside the parking lot and you're gonna basically all stand outside. There's gonna be a soldier who comes out and addresses everybody, basically saying to get into three different lines for what you are here at MEPS for. So, like I said earlier, I went there for my physical. I got in the physical line. So we had to make our own line, and in there we had to basically stand at attention, or how they call it, which we gotta stand up straight with our hands to our side, and then from there he addressed us that we're gonna go through security, which is metal detectors and an X-ray. We had to take out everything from our pockets, any electronics, anything that has metal on it. Any weapons we had to take that off. We had to take it out of our backpacks. Whatever you guys might have, it has any type of metal or it has any whatever it might be, just you need to take it out. Once you get inside the the double doors, the security is you're gonna walk through a metal detector. You're gonna put your stuff in a little bin. He's gonna slide it through, and they're gonna put your stuff inside an X-ray to see if they could find anything illegal or anything you're not supposed to have inside of a government building. And you're gonna walk through the metal detector yourself. And if you come out clear, then you're good. You're gonna basically put on your belt if you had a belt on. You have metal on them. You're gonna put that back on. Once you're fully inside of MEPS, they're gonna tell you to go to your to go to the office of what branch you're going to. Like I said, I'm I'm going to the army, so I went to the army office. They're gonna check you in. You have to give them your driver license, your social security, and then they're gonna tell you where to go from there. So after you go inside the army office, like which like in my case, excuse me. But once you're done checking in at your branch office, they're gonna tell you to go upstairs. Once you're upstairs, you have to. I had to make a line for the doctor office. It's like its own separate little part inside of MEPS. So and they're gonna check you in while you're in that line. Once you're in there, you're gonna have to give that a piece of paper that they give you in the branch office. Then you're gonna have to give it to the front desk inside the doctor office. So once you give them that, they're gonna say, okay, go ahead and make another line over there. And basically, that other line is to check your vitals, which is to check your heart rate, to whatever they might check for your vitals. They're gonna check that. And the first thing to tell you guys about that, you guys need to make sure you guys pass that. Make sure you guys come in calm. Don't be anxious, because if you guys have a blood pressure too high, that's automatic. Go home and leave. You guys failed basically at that point if you guys can't even get past that. And they literally tell you go home. Like it sounds pretty rude to some people, but I mean, at the end of the day, they're there to do their job. So once you're done with the checking the vitals and all that stuff, you're gonna sit down and wait until the other people are done, and then you're gonna have to go into a room where they do basically an orientation class. An orientation class is basically going over the rules in the doctor office. Don't be talking too loud. Don't be bullying other people. Don't be breaking any rules. Don't they tell you about sexual harassment, about the rules that they have there at MEPS, what they're gonna check on your body. And when you're in that orientation class, they do a breathalyzer test. The breathalyzer test is pretty quick and simple. Like I said, if you didn't drink the night before, you're good. So just do the breathalyzer test. Once you're finished with that, they're gonna tell you to go outside again. Wait in a big row of chairs. It's like a long row of chairs you're gonna have to wait on. Basically, what I did next, I had to do the urinal test, which is the drug test with your pee. And they do a groups of five, at least the MEPS where I went to, which was the LA MEPS, by the way, for those who care about that. So I went to make a line for the drug test. They basically make you pee in a cup, but the thing about it, like I was saying, for those who don't really like, showing their body to other people, which I mean, I understand who does want to show their body. But you basically have to lift up your shirt over here to your chest, and then you have to drop your pants or your shorts, whatever you're wearing, about to your knees, including your boxers or your underwear, whatever you might have on. At least this is for the boys. I'm not sure if it's the same thing for the girls, because I'm not a girl and I didn't go through their process. Which pretty much it's pretty much all the same, but I'm speaking for the boys. But so once you're in there, you're gonna have to put on your pants, basically show, you know, your penis area, and you're gonna have to pee. And there's 5 urinals, and the doctor that's in there in charge there, he's basically gonna watch you pee. As weird as it might sound, he's gonna watch you pee. There's no way around it. He's gonna watch you to make sure you're not cheating, to make sure you don't put, something that I guess could beat the drug test in case you did smoke or you did take any type of drugs. But and that's the whole reason that they make you take down your pants and your shirt, to make sure you don't have nothing to cheat on the drug test. So once you're done with that, you're gonna have to give it to the a doctor that's in the restroom. You're gonna have to close it. You're gonna have to write your name, and that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple. Second, when you go the you're gonna go to the eye vision test. The eye vision test, the and let me explain to you guys right now. Every single line for every station, minimum, the wait time is about an hour long. So just be expecting to be there all day long, because you're not gonna come out quick. It doesn't matter how quick you try to be, it's not gonna work. You're gonna be there all day. So you're gonna go to the eye vision test. Basically, what that is pretty simple. You're just gonna look into. They look like a pair of goggles to me, with the machine attached to it, and you're basically gonna have to read out the letters. It's pretty simple. Just read the letters what the guy's telling you to read. And me, for those who might be curious, I got a 20/20, which means I have 20/20 vision eyesight, which is perfect. So once I was done with that, I went to the I went to the station where they check your body weight and your height. My height, I'm 6 feet tall, and I'm 183 pounds, which I was good. I was within the range of the weight limit. So for those people who are not weight limit, who are overweight, they're gonna check, they're gonna measure your waist, and they're gonna measure your neck to see. I they do something with that, and I guess they calculate your body fat or whatever they do with that. Like I said, I wouldn't have knowledge about that because I didn't do that. So because I was within the weight limit. So once they finish checking you, it's pretty quick. It's pretty quick. It's just the body weight and the height. Once you're done with that, you move on to the next station. You're gonna get they're gonna take out blood. The blood, it's pretty quick. It honestly didn't hurt me. In some other cases it had hurt me, so I was pretty nervous about that, but it didn't hurt. It was I barely felt it. I barely felt the needle go inside my arm. But they're gonna take out blood. It's pretty quick, like I was saying. It's about a tube this big of blood that they're gonna take out. Like I said, it was pretty quick. So once you're done with that, you go to the doctor office. The doctor office is where it gets brutal. It gets embarrassing. You feel embarrassed because right there, the line to wait for the doctor to have that one-on-one meeting was minimum a 2 hour wait for me. Once we were, once I was done waiting for the doctor so she could finally get to me, that's when I went inside the room. And basically it was a like a little interview. At first she was asking me questions about my medical records, which I'm not gonna get into that, but just know I was good because I passed. But they're gonna basically go over you know any medical situation that you might have had in the past, any seizures, any depression or anxiety, whatever you might have had in the past. They're gonna go over that. They see all of that, and she's gonna basically ask you questions about that. But a little piece of advice for you guys: say no to every single question they ask you. They're gonna ask you have you been to the hospital, the emergency room within the past 6 months. They're gonna ask you, have you broken a finger within the last 6 months. They're gonna ask you pretty much. They're most of them are dumb questions, but some of them are reasonable. But just say no to every single one, because if you do say yes to one of them, even if it is true, if you do say yes, they're gonna send you home. Like, and for those people who don't know, MEPS is not there to pass you. They're there to fail you. They're there to basically. They need people who are basically perfect. So if you show that something's wrong with you, or if you tell them that you had something in the past, they're gonna fail you right there, and they're gonna tell you go home. And basically, you can't come back for another year. So once that interview is over, it's only about 5-10 minute interview. She's gonna tell you this is where the physical starts, the actual doctor physical starts. She's gonna tell you lay on a little bed that they have at every doctor office. She's gonna tell you lay down. She's gonna put the little thing that they check to check your breathing, your heart, and then she's gonna put it on your back. It's she's gonna tell you to breathe in and out. You breathe in and out. Once you do that, she's gonna tell you to undress. And once you undress, you're gonna have to take out the shirt. You're gonna have to take out the socks, the pants. You only get left with your boxers, but you're gonna I'm gonna get into it. But they're gonna tell you to take off your boxers so you're completely naked after. But she's gonna tell you to undress. Only keep your boxers on. She's gonna tell you to stand up in front of her. If it is a she for you guys, for me, in my case, it was a she. She's basically checked my my penis area to check if you have any diseases or anything that could be wrong down there. Once she checks that, she's gonna tell you to get fully naked, and she's gonna call in a chaperone, which is a male. In my case, it was a male to be a witness. So make sure there's nothing shady going on in there, or you know, just to make sure that everything goes good. He's basically a witness. Once he's in there, he's gonna be in charge, and he's gonna tell you to do the dog walk. The dog walk was embarrassing. You basically have to get on your legs. You're squatting down like this, and you're gonna have to walk. You're gonna have to walk from heel first to your toes, and then you're gonna have to do it again with the other foot, with your heels touching first and then your toes. You cannot walk with your toes first and then your heel. No, it's not like that. They're gonna. It was embarrassing, but the quicker you do it, the quicker you get it over with. So he's gonna tell you to get fully naked now, and to take off the boxers or the underwear you might have on left. They're gonna tell you, and most of you guys are gonna think that I'm playing with you, but I'm completely not playing with you. They're gonna tell you to like bend over and to spread your your butt cheeks basically. And the doctor, the lady, which in my case it was a lady doctor, she checked, my 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 butt basically. Everything was good. She told me, okay, you're good. Pick up your boxers. I picked them back up. And then they just made me do other exercises like pick up my leg and then try to keep my balance. Jump up 3 times with one leg and keep balance after on the third one to keep your balance. Everything was perfect. I did everything. So basically, they're gonna tell you get back, get dressed again. You're gonna put on all your clothes and you're gonna sit there and she's gonna go over your little paperwork or your little one-on-one interview, and she's gonna tell you, okay, rather if you did pass or if you didn't. She did tell me I passed myself. So I took the paper to the front desk in the doctor office, and they basically checked me out from the doctor office completely. And at this time, it was already about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, which we got there at about 4:30 in the morning. So I was there pretty much all day. It was like 4:30 in the afternoon when they checked me out of the doctor office. I went back downstairs, went to the went back to my branch, my military branch that I was signing up for, which is the army office. I went back there. He told me I met I met with a guidance counselor or recruiter, whatever he was. He told me that I had passed and that everything looked good, and I just basically had to sign documents confirming that I was okay with them doing a background check, with them doing a credit check, medical records, and I had to do a thumbprint again. And from there, once you sign all those papers and you say you're okay with with confirming that you are giving them permission to do all those stuff, they're gonna give you basically they're gonna go over your contract, your military contract, and they're gonna tell you this is your job. that you chose, and this is the amount of years that this job requires. In my case, it was only 4 years, which I did sign to it, and they give me the ship all day, which I do leave in about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. I leave on November 11th. I'm not sure if this video will be out by then, but I'm pretty sure it will. November 11th, I have to report on to MEPS. November 12th, I get shipped out to South Carolina in Fort Jackson for basic training. So once I was done with all that, I went back to the waiting room. My day was pretty much over. By then, it was already about 5:30. That took about another hour. So I met up with the other kids, or I'm not sure they're kids, but I met up with the other people, the other folks that came with me in the shuttle, and we were waiting for another person that was still in the office, in the army office, doing his contract. So that took about another 45 minutes, you know, and oh, hold on. I forgot about the swearing part. They're gonna make you swearing. It's basically pretty simple, like you see in the videos or the movies. They basically make you put up your right hand, and they basically tell you to repeat whatever they say. So that's pretty simple. It's easy. There's nothing hard about that. But like I was saying, we were waiting on another guy that had came with our group in the shuttle. So we were waiting for him along with the driver of the shuttle. So once we all got packed up, you go to the front desk where they lock up your backpack. You have to put away your phone. You basically have to check out at the front desk. Tell them that you're ready to go with the shuttle person. If you did come on the shuttle, they're gonna open the closet where everybody keeps their backpack in there. You're gonna grab your stuff, go to the line, and they're basically from there you walk out with your group. If you came in a group or if you drove yourself, then you go back to your car and you go home from there. So I went with my group and the shuttle driver. We went back to the van, and basically the day was over. We went back home. We didn't get back to the recruiter office till like it was about 9 o'clock at night. And like I went to the LA MEPS, which is about an hour and 30 minutes away from the recruiter office I came from. So like I said, I basically got there at 9 o'clock at night. It took all day, and the worst part is you can't even have your phone. You can't have any electronics. You can't have a headset or earphones, whatever you might, anything electronic you cannot have on you. So you're just sitting there all day on your butt waiting and to get called up. It's a long day. So for those who are watching this and they're still watching, if you are gonna get recruit or if you do plan on getting into the military, I highly suggest you that you guys get a good night's sleep the day before you go down the MEPS, because it is a very long day. It's a lot of waiting. It's all a waiting game basically in that office. All you do is just wait, 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 wait. You know. Anyways, like I was saying, just get a good night's sleep. Don't stay up too long. I didn't. I went to sleep at a good time. It was like about 8 o'clock at night when I went to sleep. Woke up at 3 in the morning. So you know, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know I didn't explain too good. I'm pretty sure to some of you guys, but I tried my best. Like I said, I only got this little piece of paper that was my notes, but I did this all in one take. I didn't cut the video, or I didn't, do a little parts at little parts. I didn't do that. So if I was stuttering, I apologize for that. Like I said, most of it's coming from my head. It wasn't. I didn't script my video. I did it unprofessional, if you guys want to call it that. So I hope you guys enjoy, and if you guys do planning on joining the military, go ahead. I wish you guys the best of luck. I hope you guys are able to pass MEPS, and you know once you guys do pass meds, by the way, I forgot to say, they give you a shirt. And that's what that's what I'm wearing right now. I was on my morning run. So yeah, this is pretty much the end of the video. But like I was saying, good luck to you guys out there who do plan on joining the military, whatever branch you're going to. Wish you the best of luck. Hope you pass boot camp. Hope you pass the ASVAB, whatever you're starting with. Hope you. I wish you guys the best. So this is Wacko G, and I'm out. I will come back. Uh, cut right here. I am gonna start filming again. Once I get shipped out, once I am in South Carolina, I am gonna start filming again. My experience there at the military base, it might be a little bit hard for me to be posting because obviously I'm gonna be busy with boot camp and with other military stuff. So I'm gonna try my best. Hopefully, I get to explore the city when I'm there. You know, so I hope you guys stay tuned and you guys keep on watching my channel. I am gonna keep on growing. I'm gonna keep on posting and I'm gonna bring you guys along with me on my journey into basically I'm a full-time YouTuber. I only do this for fun at the moment because I don't get paid off of it. I'm doing it because I want to do it, not because I'm being forced or because I'm doing it for the money. I don't get paid off of these videos. Yo, YouTube, so this is the end of the video. This is the outro now. And if you guys did find this video helpful, I ask that you guys at least comment on the video and say that if you found it helpful, just let me know. If you didn't, that's fine. Just let me know as well so I could try to improve. There's always space to improve. But I just want to add a quick little message to anybody who is planning on joining the military. I hope that you guys enjoy your time when you guys are there, and I hope you guys make the best out of your military career. And don't let it go to waste. You're gonna experience new things. Like, I wish you guys the best of luck. So I am gonna keep on posting. I'm not sure when the next video will be, but yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy. Wacko G, I'm out.